This is the Warren's Occult Museum, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you. I'm standing outside of the museum right now, and I'm going to flip over the camera and let you see the sign outside. And there it is, the Warren's Occult Museum. I'm the director, of course, Tony Spera. I've worked with Ed and Lorraine for many, many years. Now here's the entrance door, and we're going to walk in. I'm going to show you just one item today. It's going to be the Doll of Shadows. So here we go. First, you can see a painting that Ed made a long time ago in the museum. And I'm going to scan really quickly some of the museum artifacts just really quickly to show you what's in here. And of course, in the corner there is Annabelle, which I'm not going to show you today, but I'm going to show you in another video exclusively. But I'm going to show you the Doll of Shadows. And here it is, the Doll of Shadows. And what it is, it's a doll made to curse other individuals. This was found in a, believe it or not, antique shop back, probably 25 years ago or more. A young couple went into an antique store, and at the back of the store was this doll. I'm going to give you a nice close-up look of it. This Doll of Shadows. And they didn't know it at the time. They thought it was just, you know, some kind of an antique, because they were a young couple in their 20s. And they went in and purchased this item. And if you look closely, I'm going to zoom in a little. If you look closely, you'll see the human tooth that's coming out of the mouth. And there's bird feathers for hair around the top there. And there's a human bone, an animal bone, and some nails and a chain coming out of it. So why is it called the Doll of Shadows? Well, take a look at it. You'll see why. And it's made specifically to harm other individuals through incantations and rituals and curses. And here's how it works, everybody. And of course, you're not going to be able to do this by taking a photo of it, but because you're not knowledgeable as far as the sorcery and wizardry involved. But what would happen would be that a sorcerer or a wizard would take this doll and take a photograph of it with a camera, print out the image on paper, on photographic paper, and on the back of the photo they would write the curse for the intended victim. And then they would take that photo, put it in an envelope, and mail it to the intended victim that they want to curse and want terrible things to happen to. And look at that doll. And this is the only kind of doll of its kind in the world, ladies and gentlemen, along with this occult museum that I am the director of. And people often ask us, you know, why do you keep these items? Well, we're keeping it for several reasons. Number one is that the evil that's in some of these objects, you don't want to release them out into the atmosphere, into the Ethernet, you know, into the atmosphere, because if you destroy the vessel, that's all you're doing is destroying the vessel. You can't destroy the evil that's infused within. And this item here, we don't know what was done to it or over it to instill it with this kind of evil, but it was made for that purpose, to instill evil in other people. And like Ed Warren used to say, that it can come to you in your dreams, in a nightmare, and stop your heart. It's nothing to toy with, you know. It's not a toy object. It's not just a scary looking object. It is meant to cause harm. I'm going to zoom in on that face again, and you can see it. Look at that thing with that tooth coming out. It's very, very eerie and very evil. So ladies and gentlemen, that is one of the artifacts in the Warren Occult Museum, the only museum of its kind in the world. And in following videos, I will post other artifacts, including the satanic idol that I'm standing next to right here. I'm not showing it to you yet. And the Annabelle doll, and there's fertility dolls, and there's a creature that actually is going to be featured in the upcoming Conjuring 3 movie, which I could just tell you that it's going to be about a case in Connecticut, the devil made me do it case. There's a lot of danger, a lot of evil in this room. We have this room blessed by a Catholic priest on a monthly basis. He comes in and he says specific binding ritual prayers. I'm going to zoom around just really quickly and show you. It's dark, but this is the museum, and I'm going to zoom right by the idol, which you can hardly see, but there it is, and you're going to see it close in another video. And just as a teaser, I guess, folks, I'm going to come over to the Annabelle doll, and then I'm going to stop the video, and this will be the end of video 1 for the Occult Museum. This is just some of the artifacts, and I'm going to hit the stop button as soon as I hit Annabelle.
É isso aí, pessoal. Então, se vocês gostaram desse vídeo, não se esqueçam de compartilhar. Se você não for inscrito, se inscreva e deixe aquele like. E é isso aí, pessoal. Valeu e até os próximos vídeos.